Falcons will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Falcons offense will take the field first. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Flush to the left. Dumps it off in the flats. Brought down.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Right side, it's Smith. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on second and goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Air Force. Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
From the gun, the ground game. Driven back.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Throws it deep. He's got it down the field. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got...
Makes a catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, BG. The extra point here would tie the game.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Keeps it on the option. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking for the edge. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. On play action. They're all over him. Runs through a tackle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have. And the ball is free on the pitch. He is stopped short. That's... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Trying to get the corner. Pulls it on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sees an alley. There he goes. He's forced out of bounds at the 18, and boy, how big is it to get a run like this from that part of the field? From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. Look out. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the heat. Back's got it on the screen. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires on the move. Got a man. It's Straka. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. And the Falcons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's going to take off. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Well, the sack on...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Caught. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Falcons! Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Might as well run him again. All over him immediately.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Way off target there.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Falcons are rolling down the field. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Setting up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. And the Falcons need to pick it up on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. On the move, he fires. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end it. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Cross. Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. Breaks into the open. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Falcons have it with a first and goal. Motion from the back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Wants to go up top on second down. Got his man on the outside. And he'll run it into the end zone. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Drops back on first down. They'll run the screen. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Keeps it himself. Now the pitch. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not...
Oh, look out on the right. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons. How about this back? Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got a little space. Pass to 6. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Pulls it. The keeper on the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Air Force. Excellent pass. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of this drive. Going over the top. Makes the grab on the left side. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking for running room. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They give it to him again. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide out trying to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. You're seeing it happen. A really nice
touchdown, Falcons. And they take. The Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On the option, he'll keep it himself. There he goes. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Great job by the back on the option. He scored. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Maybe a crease. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
There's just not a lot of great play calls, guys, for 3rd and California, so you hand it off.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they head to the locker room through quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. On the run, deep down the right side. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he... And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking for the edge. First down, he'll keep it. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying to get the corner. He'll keep it again on the option. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. 3rd and long right here. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. Quick toss. Oh, he's got some space.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
He'll pitch it. Maybe some room here. The 40. The 30. He's at the touchdown Air Force. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Gets the back moving. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
On the stop. And the Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Flips it out in the flat. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Buys time to his left. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Selling the fake. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return in this deep. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to throw on 1st. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Wilson. Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You've got to find a way to get a stop, create a turn.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown. Sends it back in motion. Keeps it himself. Now the toss. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Just feeds the running back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Sees a crease. Turning it on. The 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense.